Hey folks, we just want to welcome you back to Mr. Cast Iron, and today what we're going to be making for you is ground ribeye burgers. Now I don't know if you've ever had a ground ribeye burger or not, but these are steak burgers. You can get steak burgers in 2 or 3 different ways. If you want, you could have chuck steak, you can have sirloin steak, or you can have ribeye steak. And today that's what we're going to do. I found these at the grocery store, so we're going to be cooking some ribeye steak burgers today. And what I'm going to do, I'm just basically going to take these out, salt and pepper and garlic powder with them, and we're going to toast our bun, and we'll get back to you here in just a minute. And I'm going to add one special ingredient today at the very end, so stick around. Okay, I've got my cast iron griddle heated up, and just very minimal amount of oil on it because ribeye's got some fat in it. So what we're going to do, I've got some salt, pepper, and garlic powder here. We're just going to season this very liberally like we would a steak, because this is steak. And hamburger meat versus steak, hamburger meat comes from all portions of the cow, just trimmings that the butcher may put together to grind up later for hamburger meat. But a ribeye comes from the actual rib of the cow, and so that's what we're going to be cooking today. We've got that good and seasoned liberally, so we're going to let this cook for a little bit. Okay, I've got some deluxe hamburger buns too. We're going to throw those on the flat top and get those toasted. And I like a good toasted hamburger bun. But anyway, making a mess here on the stove. Hey ladies, let me know if your fella, if he cooks for you, does he make a mess on the stove like I do? I know I get in trouble a lot from Mrs. Cast Iron about making a mess, but she doesn't usually complain about the meals I make, so it's kind of wash out, But anyway, I try to do the best I can without making too much of a mess. But we're going to go ahead and get our buns toasted here while our ribeye steak burgers are cooking down. And on the package it says to cook it at 160 degrees. Well, internal, and I know anybody that cooks a ribeye, they're going to say that's way too high. But anyway, we're going to make sure it's pretty well done for Mrs. Cast Iron. She likes her ribeyes and her hamburgers well done without any red in it. So that's what we're going to do today. She's the boss, so a happy wife is a happy life, folks. So y'all hang on here. We're going to finish what we're doing. All right, well, these ribeye burgers have been cooking on one side for a pretty good little while. I'm going to flip them over. Look at that char on that. That's pretty. So we'll get that done. Let me take a look at these buns. They still like a little bit. We'll let them continue to brown up just a little bit more. And Teresa said that we need to brown both sides, so let me know in the comments if you guys like your toasted buns, if you like both sides of them toasted or just one side. Usually I just toast the inside of it, but she says she likes to have it on both sides done. So you guys let me know while this ribeye steak burger is cooking down here, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Insta-Read thermometer. We've got our buns off. I went ahead and toasted both sides, to make my wife happy. So anyway, it's good either way. You can do it either way, but I'm going to test these steak burgers out. All right, that's showing pretty high right there, but I still got a little red on top. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip that over one more time. Let that cook in there. Yeah, we'll let that go for a minute. Now, my special ingredient I was going to tell you about, I've got my Lodge 12-inch cast iron skillet here and a lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple country eggs and just pour those in here. Put a little salt and pepper on them. Alright, in order to seal that top, I just want them over easy. Or not over easy, but sunny side up. So I'm just going to put the lid on it, let it cook from the bottom, cook this top, make it white. You see how that's cooking from the underneath side with this lid on it? You don't have to flip it over in that case. I accidentally broke that yolk there a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to work out just fine. But that's our special ingredient, a good old over easy or sunny side up egg on top of our steak burger. Let me know in the comments if you like egg on your burger, good old fried egg burger. All right, these are done. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take, I think I'm going to cut that off and put a little mayonnaise on these buns. Got my Duke's mayonnaise here. I like my Duke's. Just put a little bit on there. Next thing I'm going to do is take a little cheese, put a little cheese on these burgers. Now, we're going to remove this lid here. I'm going to try to steam that cheese on there. See how those eggs are done from the bottom on the inside, from the bottom up. Okay, while that egg is finishing up there, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these and get it on the bottom. Our burger's a little smaller than our bun, but that's okay, isn't it? Look how pretty that is. There's one over easy, there's one sunny side up. All right, let me cut into that. Look at that yolk. Oh man, look at that ribeye, ground ribeye burger with a over easy egg on it. Actually sunny side up on mine. Man, let me know in the comments if you like a good over easy egg on your ribeye burger or hamburger or whatever kind of burger. Anyway, we're getting ready to eat some burgers for supper. Appreciate you guys. It's Mr. and Mrs. Cast Iron. You'll have a great day. We'll be coming back to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.